Okay, so hopefully I'm back up recording now. Um, I had a power surge. Lightning struck and everything went off for about 10 seconds. That was strange. Checking to make sure everything's up before I actually get into playing again, and it's not looking great. My computer beside me is being strange. Oh, I think I might have got it. Everything was being a little weird. I guess that power surge and the modem getting cut off and just everything all at once kind of crashed. Okay, there we go. We're back up and running now. So let's see how far back we got pushed. There's my other character I mentioned at the beginning of the stream before the interruption. I'm level 138, 176 hours, 49 minutes, 26 seconds. I kind of play a lot with that character. Anyway, we're playing with the other guy. Okay, so we're not that far behind from where we were hoping. This guy's still alive. So let's just remedy that. Oh, I was summoning help. I wonder what happened in that situation. I wonder if he, like... Huh. I know all it would have done is just tell him he couldn't connect, but I wonder if, like, he appeared in the world and then just like, nope, can't do anything. Sorry, dude. Bye. Let's get rid of all the little rats. Really easy if you just kind of duck and weave. So, if I were ballsy enough, and I'm not, there is a dragon that attacked me from behind earlier. He's right... you can't really see him, but he's a... Oh, God. Hello. Let's get rid of this nuisance here. I was talking to my audience. Sir, you can leave me alone. Okay, so, anyway. That shook me a little. This path right here. It's blocked. Can't open it. No way. Think you... can you see it from here? No. There's a lever on the other side. And the other side, you can see the shadow of the dragon moving outside. The big one there. You can run up under the dragon, and there's a bonfire right there. And it works as a checkpoint just like any other bonfire would, but, I mean, you have to get through the dragon. So, I'd rather just climb the ladder. Oh, regarding the bonfire, they even, like, even an important reason to even oh, I pissed off the pig! I pissed off the pig! Let's just get away from him. The bonfire that I keep trying to talk about, is actually Solaire's covenant, the Sun Brethren, the Sunlight Covenant, yeah. To join his covenant, you actually have to manage to get right there at that place. Let's get rid of these guys, sort of. As you can tell, my club was definitely a lot stronger, and not having it is unfortunate. My character kind of looks like, oh, god dang, keep getting shot. My character kind of resembles in this gear the, Geralt from The Witcher, which, I'm not really a huge fan of Witcher. I've tried to play it a few times, and it's just not my style of game. I get really bored playing them. Okay, so here is the cheap way to get rid of the Mecha Boar. We picked up some alluring skulls over there where the crossbow guys were. And what you do is you line up the alluring skulls, because they draw enemies wherever you throw them. And you throw them over there to that fire. And watch the Mecha Boar react. He just stands in it. And boom! Dead Mecha Boar. Now, I don't think you can get the helmet from him if you kill him that way. You have to kill him with melee to get his helmet. But still, it's an easy way to get rid of a mini-boss and get a lot of souls to cash in on pretty quickly. See if we can catch the ambush here. See all the blood on the floor? How, like, it's trying to let you know there is an ambush with the environment? Some people have probably just died here. These guys aren't that hard. It's just when they're in a group, they're just really difficult. But look, the blood trail goes all the way up to like right here at the doorway, then just stops. It's cool environmentalism. That would have been really annoying if they had killed me. Gone, gone, gone. Oh yes, a broken straight sword. I'm sure that's fantastic. I like how like every animation does tie in pretty well together. If you're doing a dodge roll and you attack, it has a special move set. The mystery key, which is the key to just unlock Elotric, who we're going to kill anyway. So, the murder key. Let's just call it the murder key. It's a murder key. Ooh, I'm dead. I have actually died. I failed! I failed you all. That pose was so fitting. Well, now we're back at the Berg, and we're all bleh. Do we need to be human? Not really. Let's not worry about humanity right now. We'll stay super zombie hype here. We're just I named him Hype because the name of the stream is Dark Souls Hype, and I'm not creative when it comes to names sometimes. That was interesting. My kick worked, but he still got me. Not a complaint, just interesting. If I get quiet for periods of time, it's just, I'm focusing because I don't want to die from something stupid again. This castle is very strange. Like, everything connects in and out very strangely. There's not actually a lot of interior to this castle because you explore a lot of this castle, and there's a chapel. Remember the chapel? And then it connects to Sin's Fortress over there in the east. I guess it would be the east. Does that count as part of the castle? I don't know. Say something in the stream if you have an opinion on that, if you know the layout of everything. Is Sin's Fortress part of the Lordran Castle? Or is it just like a surrounding area that just happens to have a bridge to it? Oh, I'm just doing so horrible with these guys. There, let's end all this crossbow nonsense. Haha! clipped him. Let's see if this guy jumps down with us. I almost got stabbed in the back there. Didn't see him. So back to the ambush room, which I guess was successful on me because I still got killed. There we go. I was about to say, I couldn't bait him. See, like, here's some interior of the castle. What does this look like it was? Maybe a servant's quarters or something? All the people in it are hollows. There's some barrels and a couple of tables. Let's get throwing knives. I'm never going to use them for anything effective. Let's just throw them at this guy. Catch! I'm not really worried about dude down there. I don't think he follows. Nope, he just kind of stands there. Yay! We reached our death point. Let's not die the same exact way. So, there's an item. Let's get that item. Large soul of the lost undead, which I think gives you about 500 souls, which isn't bad. And I mean, it's not really that hard to get. See, more. This is a really inefficient way to, like, build your area to live in with all these tables and ladders. I'd be too tired to want to do anything else after climbing up 2 or 3 stories just to eat. So let's see if we can sneak up on this guy and backstab him. Yes, we can! Oh, hear the bell? That means someone that is on my server has actually managed to ring the first bell. Which, I didn't really do any of the lore stuff that I mentioned earlier. They're the Crestfallen Knight, the dude in the chainmail. He actually tells you that your objective is to go ring the bells. There's one above and one below. He's really cryptic and Dark Soulsy about all of it. I am slow. I need to change something. Let's take the gloves off. That works. He just kind of gives you your basic objectives. And the 2 bells he's talking about is the 2 bells of awakening. One above, up here guarded by the gargoyles. And the one below, guarded by Quelaag and her sister. Which, the fair lady doesn't really guard the bell. She's just kind of near the bell. Ringing the 2 bells opens up Sin's Fortress, which allows you to eventually get to the city of the lords, not gods. They're gods. Okay, these guys aren't... Here we go. I was going to say, these guys are just not falling for my bait. Come on. Oh, I timed that bad. There we go. Come, brethren, let us fight in this hallway of death. Let's just... Yeah, you do that, and I'll stab you again. And now you do that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, fine. I'll just kill you that way. Just stab that guy a couple of times and we're good. Need ranged battle. I disagree. I like my bow, but only to kill a dragon that I'm too afraid to fight. Because I'll sit there and shoot it for an hour. Let's get rid of these two guys. You can hear the guy with the crossbow behind us, and you can see the little trail when he tries to shoot at you. They do give you enough defenses that you couldn't actually call the game itself unfair. It does give you plenty of warnings to let you know, hey, you should try to kill these people in a particular order. But their positioning is just, you're not gonna do it without risking just running right past them. So, at this point, that's the boss. Like going up those stairs, and we'll be at the boss to ring the first bell. Going this way leads to Sin's Fortress, which is what I was telling you, and why I was asking, does this count as part of the castle? Because the chapel is part of the castle. It's all connected. And we go down this bridge, and it connects to this building. So you run down. You can hear the hammering. I remember the first time I got here, I was terrified by that noise. I didn't know what was going to happen. Let's go ahead and get this fire up. We'll reverse our hollowing and kindle the fire, because I would prefer to have 10 Estus going into a boss fight. Boom! Rather than level up, we're gonna go actually talk to the blacksmith and see what we can do to my sword. But yeah, that's Sin's Fortress. I'm not gonna run all the way down there because oh yeah, I want to go talk to Onion Knight. I like him. This is Sin's Fortress, which is basically the Jigsaw area designed for Dark Souls. This is Onion Knight. Oh, forgive me.
I was absorbed in thought. I am Sigmar Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say.
Oh,
the thing
a gate.
just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. So, here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
Well, there's nothing we can sadly do for Sigmar yet, because you have to ring both bells to help him. Anyway, bridge connects to Sin's Fortress. Is it part of the castle? Is it a separate building? Does there just happen to be a couple of bridges that connect it and make it nice? Opinions.
Well, you must.
So here's Blacksmith. We're not going to listen to all his talking because we're just here to modify our equipment. Actually, we're here to reinforce our equipment, but let's see. We have the club. We can actually raise up almost 10 points of damage, or we can raise up the broken sword for 4 points of damage. What we're going to go for is we're going to try to get the club into either a divine or an occult club, because I want to use it to fight the stronger bosses later on if I keep doing the stream. So for now, I'm just going to level up the longsword and make it a pretty decent longsword to fight with, because it doesn't have a very high damage output. And that still leaves us with almost 4,000 souls before I use any items, which I'm going to try to not use those right now. So we can level up my strength the rest of the way to 20 and stop. So we're at 20 damage. We're at 20 strength, which is pretty good for the majority of the first quarter of the game. So I can focus on a couple other things now. Probably endurance, because I would like to be able to jump further than that. I like being able to carry a lot of equipment and be quick and agile. Dexterity I may just make go up, because I do want to be able to use a bow, and you do have to have about 15 dex to do that. I have a very strange build for Dark Souls, but it's very effective, at least for my playstyle. I like having big, heavy weapons and being able to wear decent armor, but I also like dodging everything and not getting hit. But if I do get hit, I don't want to die instantaneously. Let's get the pine resin back, because I know exactly who is around this corner. Yeah, let's summon Super Jerky. And okay, this is weird. I'm not really sure I'm making the correct choice by going in here to fight this guy, because there's going to be a few things that go wrong. First off, he's quick. Okay, run outside. There is a mage up there in the chapel area. And that... Wow. Okay, it actually summoned him. So, come on, Naked Man. We shall face this foe together with jolly cooperation. Oh, that just bounced right off him. Yeah, we wrecked him. Good job. So we're just gonna go ahead and skip this room. I should have not summoned help yet because I took the elevator down. This guy has a really, really strong greatsword. I'm not complaining. But, what we will do is go ahead and fight the gargoyles. I'm pretty sure we'll beat them. They're not the hardest. Oh, oh my, oh my. Ah, I just keep getting hit. Go ahead and heal up. We don't want to be at low health when we go and fight this guy. Really? I missed? Oh. Coward! I guess that works. Not really what I was going for. And... okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and get that Firekeeper soul that I mentioned earlier, and let's go fight the gargoyles. Or... let's go release Lothric and then fight the gargoyles. Maybe we can summon Solar. Wow, that looked glitchy. There's an item in here that you could see earlier. Whoa. Dude. You were on the internet and you're scaring me. Alright, here's Dude Friend. Man, what is your sword? I'm not sure if he's laggy or I'm laggy. He's being a little glitchy though. Super jerky. What the? Alright. Now we can go fight the gargoyles. Lots and lots of quiet running when you don't have 10,000 enemies attacking you. This is weird. There's Solar. Okay. So, I didn't mean to open that. I cannot skip the cutscene, so we will be watching it. This guy has an insanely strong sword. Although it's also insanely slow, apparently. Oh! Oh! Ow! Oh, that axe has some range, if you can't tell. I don't really want to waste my resin since we're doing so well, so I'm just gonna hang out back here and throw stuff at this gargoyle. Oh! It went to throw another one. And there we go. We have defeated the gargoyle. Whoa, what the heck? We've defeated the gargoyles with glitchiness. Anyway, that's the third boss of the game now. We've got one death under us so far. Not doing that bad, but we're gonna climb up to the first bell, and anybody who happened to be that guy who helped me, if I can get it before he goes and helps someone else, which I should be able to, would hear the bell ringing in his world, which is cool. So here we go. First bell of awakening. Amazingly enough, you actually can ring them out of order. I'm not really sure how that affects the game. I've never done it, but if you have the master key, you can go straight down to Quelaag's area and do that. I wonder if that is Sin's Fortress right there on the mountain. Hello, random person who appeared during my boss fight. I'm going to learn your gesture because I like your gesture. Don't like your character, like your gesture. We buy the blood bite ring from him because we can use it later. Aside from that, don't really need anything from him right now. So we'll just move on. So I guess now I will go fight the three guys that are right up under the... Well, they're still in the chapel, but right up under this main archway of the chapel, there's three guys that are... Those Baldur Knights, I think is what they're called. And I'm going to go fight them so that I can open up the gateway back to where the Mecha Boar was. And then we'll come back and we'll use this elevator, and I'll show you guys a cool shortcut if you didn't know it. Come at me! Oh, I baited more than one. Did not want to do that. This is not going to be going well soon. So here's something you want to avoid always in Dark Souls. Never get a bunch of enemies that are stronger than you after you. It doesn't go well. Even weaker enemies in large numbers are pretty hassles. I'm trying to line them up into like a lineup so I can attack them one at a time, but they just keep... There we go, one down. Oh, don't get hit. Don't get hit again. There we go. Alright, now we're back to a one-on-one situation. I can handle this. Oh. Ow. My poise held. If you saw that it didn't stagger me at all, it's because this armor is actually really good at taking a hit, but as you can also tell, my defense is crap because those hits are going to kill me. So we'll go ahead and heal up again because we do not want to be running around with no health. There's the halberd, which I've actually... My very first character, the one I showed you earlier, I actually used a crystal halberd with him, and crystal weapons are insanely, insanely strong. And I think it was actually that halberd, and I just turned it into a crystal halberd. But they can, like, once they break, they are gone for good, which is sad. Now, I opened up that shortcut solely because I wanted to make sure I had that shortcut available to me if I decide to go back that way later, or ever want to go fight the dragon and want to use this route to get to the blacksmith instead of this one. Or I just basically wanted to open it to make myself feel good about opening it. But here we go. Elevator that goes down. What's below us that could be useful that we remember? Curious. Quite curious. So first we're going to go up here and grab this item. Oh look, we're at Firelink Shrine. So, people I skipped over earlier, here is the cleric. He's waiting on people. We're just going to kind of skim through all the dialogues, because that's not really what this playthrough is for. But here we are, back at Firelink. So I'll level up a little bit more, but let's... We're actually going to do one run-through back to get something. When I go down to Quelaag's domain, it's in Blighttown, if you're unaware. And it's just a lot of swamp that'll slow you down, and being slow in that area gets you poisoned, and getting you poisoned gets you killed, makes you waste Estus, etc., etc. So there's an item that we're going to do a little side quest for real quick that is useful. So what you do is you jump off the elevator here, and it looks like this is pointless, honestly. See that item over there? We're going to go get that. What we have to do is pray that this jump gets lined up correctly and land there, which allows us to climb this way. Undead Asylum Key. So now what do we do? An asylum key? Well, we only know of one actual asylum. Oh, what situation have I gotten myself into? There we go. Okay, a little glitched for a second there, sorry. Can I get back up there without having to climb all the way back around? I think I can. Let's go this thing. Yeah, there we go. Oh, fell right off the stairs. Hype is not coordinated at all. He is just fast and vibrant and burns out. So, up here is a really big bird's nest, and we can curl up like a ball, which has no effect whatsoever, unless we sit here for, you know, about 15 seconds. And then, lo and behold, okay, so it was more like 30 seconds. And I don't know how much time has actually passed, but I mean, that bird had time to build another nest. So, the Undead Asylum has now got a few guards. I guess our breakout made an effect. Oh, Lord. Even the most basic enemy can just wreck you if you are not paying attention. Alright, so... Is it right here? Yeah, there it is. See the other little bitty bird's nest? We're going to drop this rubbish here. And we will come back in a moment. Ooh, I almost jumped off for... I almost did a stupid. So, also, a thing to note is there are now hollows in this area where we fought the Asylum Demon. Oh, good grief, where are you guys coming from? Take a second to check on the stream and just bleh. So that didn't sound good, did it? So let's go ahead and use this twin humanity here. We're gonna rest at this bonfire. We're gonna kindle this bonfire, because whenever I go through Real New Game Plus with this character, if I get so far with him, I'd like to have Tinestus at the beginning of the game. So over there, I think is actually a shortcut I did not open. Nope, I didn't. Where the boulder dropped down, that's a door you could open up, but it's not really a necessity to have it open. So that roaring we heard a second ago is actually right there. That's the guy roaring. And right above him, oh, huh. Right above him is actually where we fought the previous Asylum Demon. Hello! Oh, oh, goodness. I do need to take you down because I want the item you're guarding. I don't know how well I'm gonna fare. Oh! Oh! Ah, he just staggers me. Ah, he killed me. That's unfortunate. So, that didn't go well. It's actually not the item I'm going for, that guy is guarding. But now I'm going to be stubborn and keep going after it. Because he beat me, and I have to prove myself. Oh! Oh my! That did not work at all. Let me move! Let me move! There we go. Well, that one... The parry seemed to like... I just don't have my parry down with this guy. Ah! It's just not going through. Same exact way. Darn. It's 3 deaths. 2 from the same guy. So again, stubbornness. We're gonna keep trying. I'm kind of just going for the item out of spite. I do not need the peculiar doll. I don't want to go through the pain of the world, but I almost feel like I will. Just because this one guy is being a dick. How dare you do your job and guard my empty cell that I already broke out of? How dare you, sir? There we go. Stabbed him right in the crotch. There we go again. Got some timing down now. How much health does he have? I don't think I was supposed to fight him yet. There he goes. So that got me his sword and something else. I wasn't really paying enough attention. There we go, the peculiar doll. See if I can wait for it to pop up on the stream. I can see what the second item was. Red Titanite chunk. Okay. So what the peculiar doll does, if you're wondering why I even bothered doing all that other than just spite of killing that Black Knight, peculiar doll will let you go into a hidden area that's back in Orlando, which is an area we haven't even gotten to yet, but it's just an item that unlocks a hidden section of the game. And I mean, Dark Souls, you want to experience as much as you can, so hidden stuff, it's par for the course, but you kind of want to experience it, so why not? Here is another bonfire. We can get our humanity back here. Surprisingly enough, this is one of the few areas in the game I think you cannot ever be invaded because you're not actually supposed to be human here. Because when you wake up, you're always undead. Even if you beat the game as a human, you will wake up as an undead. And we have another knot. Hooray. Made a little bit of a difference. Oh, didn't get the timing now. Oh my. One freaking screw up, rest the darn it. I forgot to kindle this fire. So it does look like Quelaag will end up being the last fight I do tonight because it's already 10:30. And, I mean, we're at her, but we're not quite there yet. This is cameraman. You like this night too much. I am far too weak to be fighting him like this because it should not take more than 3 of those. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Let's run away. See, I don't think it's gonna do any good because he's faster than us. Yeah, it didn't do any good. I just died next to the fire. Oh, goodness. I almost had him and just all screwed up because I got one parry wrong. try just... No, we're not. Oh, bull! That should have counted as a parry. I feel like I got him on the dot. I need to get out of this area. I don't like fighting this little bitty hallway. It's irritating. Slightly bigger, small hallway. More thunder outside, guys. Got that parry in. Trying not to get cocky with anything, just playing it safe. Still has way too much health. Not even gonna protect that. As much as I like this game, he just has way too much health. Alright, 2 Black Knights down. Feel better about myself. Got another, yeah, actually got another Black Knight sword and another Black Knight or Black Knight chunk. Red Titanite chunk. There is Oscar, our buddy from before. He is not our buddy anymore. Oof. Oscar, you've betrayed us. Oh, Oscar, you're better than us. Ah. There we go. I've actually never attempted to parry Oscar before. That was a very interesting animation for him. He just kind of staggered sideways. Which I guess it's the same animation that happens if I get staggered, because he is basically just another... He's the first character that kind of switches up stances and everything on us. I guess it's a good lesson. Even in death, he's helping us. Although his armor set, which you can get much later in the game, is very awesome. It has very high poise. He's eating up more of our health than the knights. Which I guess the knights kill this in one hit all the time, too. And there goes Oscar. Goodbye, sir. He does drop his shield. It's a little worse than our current one, but I also think it has better magic defense and better lightning defense than our current shield, so we'll carry it. I was thinking it might be lighter. It is a little lighter. Oh, the trap's back. I guess this gives us a chance to open up the shortcut I mentioned earlier. Ta-da! We're back at the bonfire. Now, if you're asking why I'm going back through all this trouble of this early area game, it is for a ring. And that's it. I'm getting one ring. I think it's called the Rusted Iron Ring. And it basically allows you to walk through difficult to travel areas, like water or swamp, which is what I'm actually getting it for. With less slowdown, which in game terms you basically keep your standard walk animation rather than being slowed by water, which is very useful in an area like Blighttown. Oh, I got that timing all wrong. That was horrible. All my fault. Oh, which bonfire was that? Oh, okay. So, as you will see, the Black Knights do not respawn because they're just special mini-bosses, which the Mecha Boar from earlier didn't respawn either. Oscar also does not respawn. But the Hollow, does this trap? No, the trap doesn't. The trap only spawns twice, apparently. But the Hollow will respawn. I do think the weather is causing me to have some lag a little bit because I'm watching my feedback and it's not doing very well, so I may end the stream a little before Quelaag, which would be unfortunate because that is kind of what my goal was to get to her. I will keep trying because I'm right here at it. Oh, this guy. Ah, his stabs are strong enough to break my poise, and just, they hurt. Alright, we got one more. Let's take him out, and then we can go get my item that I've been trying to get for, it feels like forever now. We used our key that we got earlier. And there's our ring. The rusted iron ring. We only have two, so let's go ahead and just equip them both. If you can hear the piano downstairs, I apologize. My downstairs neighbor is a bit of a weirdo. He just clings on his piano at 11 o'clock at night. Rest up and go ahead and level up while we're here. I've been kind of neglecting that part of everything. Raise my resist. Oh no, I want to raise my endurance. I want to be able to carry more stuff. Let's go ahead and get this guy. Let's go ahead and cash out some of these soul items. There we go. I wasn't even going for the backstab, I just wanted to slash him. Look at all these Legend of Zeldas. Pots lying around. These guys, if they do hit me, even when I'm blocking, they will end up hurting me because fire just can still swing around a shield. Especially if it were still one of the wooden shields. If I have a metal one, it does block it a little better, but I'm still going to take damage. Let's go see if the bird exchanged our item yet. Since we died and had a loading screen, he should have. If you remember, I dropped off rubbish, and I got a Titanite chunk. That's like the best trade in the world of this game. And then we'll go back up here and we'll wait on the friendly Velka to transport us back to Lordran, which I don't even think you can see from here. And we're back in Firelink. There's one more set of items I could go get. Since I'm right here at them already. I just don't really care, so I'm going to ignore them. Just jump in here. We'll go level up our weapon a little bit more through the blacksmith since we're so close to him. And then we'll go fight Quelaag. If I had enough... Oh, I bypassed the elevator. If I had enough souls, which I don't even think I'm close. I think you gotta have 10,000. You can actually buy the blacksmith box, which lets you level up weapons at bonfires, which is a lot more useful than having to travel all the way back up here to Sen's Fortress to get stuff for a blacksmith. Oh, I did not dodge that at all. There we go. That animation. It's just... Okay. Ding, ding, ding. The blacksmith is actually a beast of a character if you've ever tried to fight him. Some people have. I have once, because a lot of people who play Dark Souls all the way through will go through and just kill all the NPCs and get all their items. This guy just bare-knuckle boxes with you, and he will wreck you.
Well, you need it.
Let's see if you can help me with my weapon anymore. I'd like the damage to be higher. Let's see. I need Titanite shards to do anything else. What about my armor? Can I do anything to my armor? No. So let's just buy the stuff. See, we can buy two. Guess we're gonna buy two. We can learn Hurrah from him while we're here. What else do you sell?
Don't get you neither.
I guess I realized like none of the people I fought have dropped any helmets, which is really rare. Normally I have like 5 hollow helmets by this point. But at a base, or not a base, but as a level up item, this has a better moveset that I like. And it does scale at least a little bit with strength. So for now, this is what we'll be sticking with. I'm sure later, whenever I get my endurance high enough, we will probably just switch over to a great sword, and that's how we'll play the rest. And in every other aspect, it is negative or equal Except in the scaling, it scales with strength much better than our current sword, which is why it's so good for my strength character that I've been focusing on. This scales okay. You can see down there the parameter bonus. But at a base, or not a base, but as a level up item, this has a better moveset that I like. And it does scale at least a little bit with strength. So for now, this is what we'll be sticking with. I'm sure later, whenever I get my endurance high enough, we will probably just switch over to a greatsword, and that's how we'll play the rest of the game. And I don't think I can quite ever get my endurance high enough to carry a greatsword and a tower shield, and be able to like move like I'm moving now. But I can carry a standard shield that's pretty decent in blocking, and also carry like a Black Knight sword, which is what all my other characters carry. The fact that I have not gotten any different armor yet is just kind of baffling. I'm not used to that, running around in the hollow armor, which 90% of the time I do start probably in the Knight set or the Cleric set, because they have the best armors to start the game with. Or my favorite for a long time was starting as the Wanderer, because I loved having the high dexterity right off the bat, and just having light armor that could dodge around and jump everywhere. Let's rest at this bonfire. We will go ahead and go back to being a human, because when we get down in the swamp, we're going to want to get help. And for those of you who are still watching, I'm going to show you a shortcut that isn't really a hidden thing, but if you have the master key from the start of the game, is when it's the most useful. Go ahead and reinforce our Estus with that Firekeeper soul we picked up earlier. I freed Lautrec, and he did not show up here. That's interesting. I'm gonna go check and see if he's still back in the cell. Anyway, shortcut to the second Bell of Awakening, rather than going through the sewers, and then Whitetown, and then Quelaag's Domain, and having to fight the Gaping Dragon and the Capra Demon and all those annoying things in between, the Hellhounds and the toxic little spit shooters and just everything in between that's just such a nuisance. What you can do, if you're confident enough in your skills, which, in all honesty, I'm not, but I'm going to try this anyway. You can go to the New Londo Ruins, right up under Firelink, and use the Master Key right here. This takes you to the Valley of the Drakes. Now, the Valley of the Drakes leads to another part of New Londo, and also connects to the forest that Artorias is in, I believe. I may be wrong on that one. But it also connects right here. And this area is where it's important for us right now, because this is where Quelaag's boss fight is. Almost without any challenge. So we're going to see how we do against some enemies down here, if we don't instantaneously die from being stupid. Go ahead and heal back up. Our backstab's a 187 on these guys. That's not bad. Yeah, we're not in the best condition to fight the boss of this area, because even these little minion guys, these guys are not that hard when you're at the appropriate level. I'm probably significantly weaker than I need to be to fight efficiently. Don't want to get poisoned, and the sad thing is because I skipped all the stuff I did skip, I actually can't buy. I can't go to the merchant who had. Wow. I can't go to the merchant and buy the poison moss clumps, which remove poisoning from you. So, if I do get any, it'll just be because they drop it. And there he goes. So one more of these guys. Just not let him do that. I tend to block a lot when I don't need to, just because I'd rather have the shield up to take the hit until I'm ready to be in a dodging situation. That has got me in a few bad situations because I'll get caught on the block and just kind of get stuck in the slotting animation where I'm just like hit after hit after hit. I don't know what to do. So here we are in Blighttown, which is a massive area when I really think about it. Like, it's not massive in scale, it's not huge, but it's really dense, which it does have some frame rate issues, which everyone talks about. But we're gonna try and get through Blighttown really quickly. 3 hits is about standard for those guys. At least from what I remember. 2 to 3. I know I'm here a little sooner than I'm normally here, because I don't, like, I take this route when I get the New Game Plus, never really in just New Game. But, the whole, oh wow, those guys got me. The whole point of this playthrough is really just to see if I can get through quickly. 1, 2, 3. Drop anything? Nope. That is just chipping away at my health. I think that's toxic rather than poison. There's that dog that just runs all of Blighttown. Let's get at a better... Ah, this guy. Oh, so... It, one of those jackasses with the darts must have got me and I didn't catch it. Okay, we're gonna jump onto this, which is always terrifying. Again, that dog. That one dog is just running everything over here in Blighttown. Man, Toxic just eats at your health. Look at that. If we hurry, maybe it will make a difference. Okay, so, nope, there's nothing I can do there. Oh, I can use a humanity in just a second. Ah, lock onto her. Here we go. This is Man-Eater Mildred. She will invade you regardless of anything else. Oh, this is scary. Oh god, I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, the Toxic got me. There was nothing I could do to prevent it because I was just out of everything that could stop it. What'll happen is I'm going to come back at Firelink, which really sucks. That's a long walk to do again. I will come back in Firelink, and I'll run down again, and hopefully not get Toxic when we're down there, and I'll just wait to do I even have any more humanity? I don't even have any humanity. That's sad. There's Lautrec. Let's get rid of Lautrec. We don't want Lautrec.
Well, what have we here?
That was even what I wanted to do.
Are you sure about this?
Yep, bye. I gets rid of Lautrec. Trying to think of what to do now, because I can't. Oh, I can still get down there and do my basic same stuff. I just can't fight Man-Eater Mildred and use her in the fight. I may have to fight Quelaag alone. Down we go. I think there's actually a bonfire down here. Let's check on that. Maybe I can light a bonfire down here. Let's see. No. We're not going to go too far in the New Londo because everything here can kill me rather simply, and I don't want to lose all the stuff I dropped. Nope. I suppose there's not one. So let's get out of creepy ghost town, which is quite literally what New Londo is. It's just a creepy ghost town. So, that's a great sword, I think. No? Oh, it's just a rapier. You have to be dexterous. Okay, I thought when I picked that up, it looked like the great sword handle. I'm not even sure. I'm sure I've picked it up before, but I don't think I've ever quite paid attention to what that weapon was. Oh, there's a thunderclap. I don't really want to fight these guys again. They ate up a lot of time a second ago. So we're going to go straight into Blot Town. And hop down these ladders. And maybe kill those bugs if I can manage it. Because those bugs just kind of ruined my good time. Hop down. Oof. There we go. That guy was caught on me. There we go. Now we're down here and we're not toxic, which is a vast improvement on our situation. Who even caused us to get toxic last time? Boom. Earlier and died. So go around the corner, pull the elevator up, and we're gonna wait on the elevator. And I don't want to equip the Ring of Favor solely because if you ever unequip it, it breaks, and you can only get it once a game. It's a good ring. It increases your HP, your stamina, your equipment load, items. Oh, it gives us humanity back too. That's cool. We have some humanity again, so now we can turn human as soon as we get down to that bonfire I'm trying to get to. This game. It's not even like I'm mad at the game. I'm just mad at the situation that I got that far earlier and died. So go around the corner, pull the elevator up, and we're gonna wait on the elevator. And I don't want to equip the Ring of Favor solely because if you ever unequip it, it breaks, and you can only get it once a game. It's a good ring. It increases your HP, your stamina, your equipment load, and I think it even increases your resistance. Could be wrong on that one. But if you ever take the ring off, it immediately shatters. So if there's ever anything else besides what I'm wearing that I want to have, I can't if I want to keep that ring. Past those two. Let's get past you. kind of wish there were a quicker way down, like there was in the catacombs, where you could just jump everything. But unfortunately, there is not. So we're gonna climb down all these ladders. We're gonna try to not get toxic again. I don't know why I'm actually getting toxic every time I come down here right now. I used to... As far as I remember, I never got toxic when I took this shortcut before. So, maybe that's something they added, because you can't actually have healing items for toxic if you take this route. Or... I'm not sure. Let's just be quick. So we don't have toxic right now, that's a good sign. Guy with toxic. I think that arrow was actually the guy with toxic trying to get us. Oh, almost missed the walkway. That would have been bad. Just land right into the swamp. So 1, 2, 3, you're gone. And 1, 2, you missed. 3, you're gone. Hooray. Hoorah. So up there, there's actually a dragon skull and a treasure chest. We have humanity. 1, to restore our humanity, and 2, to kindle the fire. So now we're human. And now we kindle. Oof, and we have a fire. We don't have any souls to really farm up this time because we died twice. Oh, that could have been horrible. Ooh. Okay, let's get Minator Mildred out here. And here she comes. She is just sprinting through the swamp. It's adorable. Oh. Just trying to quickly get rid of Mildred because she is useful. Let's see, she drops... She drops a few items. I think she drops her helmet, which is just a sack. And I think she drops... Darn it, I got poison. I think she drops her cleaver and her helmet. That's really all she has. Those bugs are incredibly weak. You can take them out with 1 bolt or 1 arrow of your choosing and knock them out, but they're still incredibly annoying. I think she drops her cleaver and her helmet. That's really all she has. Those bugs are incredibly weak. You can take them out with 1 bolt or 1 arrow of your choosing and knock them out, but they're still incredibly annoying. Let's see, we're already poisoned, so let's just sprint through the swamp and get this over with. Check and make sure this guy doesn't catch up to us. He did not. Again, flaws in this strategy will include not fighting monsters that would allow me to get souls to level up. Lots of spider webs. Quelaag's Domain. So this is the next boss. This is who we're going to beat. Wow, I have 11,000. Whoa. Maybe I should have leveled up again. I have 11,000 souls right now, and we're going in to fight a boss. Right, this couldn't... There's no way this could go bad. None whatsoever. We're going to do fantastic. We are just going to go in, have a nice time, have some tea with Quelaag, and just have a grand old time. I'm bringing a dinner date. Mildred's coming along. Oh, Lord. Let's wait for the poisoning to actually die off before we go in here. So, having an uneventful few moments here of just standing in place. She did not drop her helmet like I thought. We still only have some basic stuff when it comes to that. Check our health. Oh, yeah, this is the only downside I can see to not doing the proper route and going through the sewers and everything like you're supposed to. Because there is a merchant, which I may... I'm not doing a stream, I may go through and unlock her and fight the Capra Demon and everything. But, you can buy all kinds of poison-related items that'll remove poison, remove toxic, add poison to your weapons, things like that. She's a very useful merchant, but only in the situations regarding poison and I think curse. I think she does get a few items to remove curse, but that's not even relevant until near the end of the game, because you don't need to worry about curse really until you're in the New Londo Ruins, which was back where the bottom of the elevator was under Firelink. So we're going to be down to 7 Estus when this starts. Let's do this. Behold Quelaag. I probably will not talk as much during this fight because she's a serious boss. She is a lot harder than the average, so I guess enjoy the combat, because I will probably be quiet aside from yelling at my screen at certain moments. That hurt a lot more than I was hoping for. Wow. She is already trying to just make everything difficult. I need to get out of that area. See, I can offer some support with my crossbow. Oof. That area attack. Go ahead and heal up. So one thing I've discovered is that healing with the Estus, whenever you're doing it in co-op mode, like actual people, as in earlier when we had Super Jerky, that situation, your Estus will actually heal them in combat. But whenever you have an NPC summon, your Estus doesn't do jack for them. So, I'm not really sure what to take of that. I mean, it's just, I guess, random knowledge. Oh. Need to back off, Not that it did a lot of good. We're actually not doing bad. Actually, be kind of nice if we beat Quelaag on our first go through. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I thought that was a different move. I need to get away from her. Mainly because I was afraid that was about to happen. Come on, Man-Eater Mildred, you're doing fantastic. Don't let me down. You're doing very huge chunks of health when I'm doing this little chip damage. Yeah, we beat Quelaag on our first attempt. That is great. Thank you, Man-Eater Mildred. Good NPC job. So, we're going to be ringing the second bell of awakening, and I will end the stream after I level up, probably. Because I'll go down here and ring the bell. I'll ring the bell, go down here, unlock the hidden bonfire, and I'll level up. So, when you ring the second bell, if you remember when we were exploring a little earlier, so that is Sin's Fortress. Okay. I was right in that assumption earlier. I wasn't sure. Upon hearing the second bell, this random giant that you can actually go fight, decides to open the gate. Which means our precious Onion Knight from before will be heading into Sin's Fortress. We got a Homeward Bone, which not the worst thing to use right now, but we want to unlock this bonfire. Let's see, I believe it is this wall. Yes.
Oh dear. I pray.
So this guy's really slow. And there's our bonfire, and we don't have to kindle it because Quelaag's sister there is actually the firekeeper, so she is keeping it lit. So we're going to increase our endurance. And what else do we want to work on besides endurance? Probably dexterity. We do need to have some dexterity. We will raise our endurance to 17 and our... We'll raise our endurance to 17 and our dex to 16. Access the bottomless box, we don't need to, just checking up on it. We don't need to kindle, we don't need to reverse hollowing, and I'm actually going to join the witch, why do I say witch? I'm actually going to enter the covenant with Quelaag's sister because the Chaos Covenant is actually my favorite. Mainly because it has no multiplayer necessity to it. And the weapons are all based around pyromancy and just other things I'm fond of when it comes to games like this. Pyromancy, katanas, the whole concept. Plus it actually if you join the Covenant and get high enough in it, you can save one of my favorite NPCs in the game from dying his narrative death, allowing him to help you in the final boss fight, which is really, really cool. Which may be the only reason I really enjoy it, but getting the Chaos Blade is really cool, and getting the Chaos Flames are really cool. So, it is overall worth joining her Covenant if you want to do some neat things in the game that aren't co-op based. So we're gonna go back through the swamp, get stuck on a few branches. I know these guys are gonna follow me, but I'm gonna try to just kind of outrun everything. I know that sounds like horrible strategy, but there's really no point in fighting all of them. I'm just gonna try to make it to the other bonfire over here. Maybe not. I may just overlook it. Yeah, we'll just overlook it. We'll just run up the ramp and try to get upstairs. Get back to Firelink before we end the stream. God dang it, one of those guys with toxic hit us again. It's that one right there. He's the one that's hitting us. Screw him. Now if anything happens to the effective or we die before we get to Firelink, we go all the way back to Quelaag. That's irritating. Just climbing this ladder is almost too much. Bugs glitching through the floor. Okay. So, home stretch. All I gotta do is make it past these three guys, across the bridge, and up an elevator. Let's do it. So we got past the three. Now all we gotta do is ride up an elevator and run up some stairs. Man, that toxic. Okay, so we just have to make a sprint for Firelink and hope we don't die before we get there, because we're right here at it, and we have no more Estus. We have humanity if it comes down to it. I think it's going to. It is. We're going to go ahead and not die. There we go. We made it to Firelink Shrine. So, this will be the ending point for the stream because Toxic stressed me out. Whoever did watch and sit through the thing, I hope you had fun. And if there's a call for it, I will possibly do another one of these tomorrow night. Bye.